Hello everyone, welcome to another video on teaching you how to read hieroglyphics word for word using monuments, papyrus, scripts, and other objects that were inscribed with hieroglyphics. So what we have here now is the White Chapel of Pharaoh Senusret I, also known as the Jubilee Chapel. It was built during the Middle Kingdom of Egypt. During the New Kingdom, it was demolished and used as a filler for the third pylon on the Temple of Karnak, the precinct of Amun-Ra. So a lot of pharaohs used to take from each other and steal a lot of material so they didn't have to quarry it and bring it over to the location. It's just easy to take the pieces that were available from other temples that are hundreds, if not thousands, years old. In 1927, the dismantled pieces were found inside the third pylon of the main temple, which was constructed in the time of Amenhotep III at Karnak, and between 1927 and 1930, all of the pieces were carefully removed. These pieces were then reassembled into the building that is today's Karnak Open Air Museum. You can see here all the pieces that were brought back, all these tiny smaller pieces everywhere, just reassembled and brought back and put together as best as they can. Some of the pieces were not found, so duplicates were sort of made to try to kind of piece them together and make them seem as natural as possible. The White Chapel is made of limestone, an easy stone to quarry, which wasn't very far away from certain Egyptian locations. Now, the columns hold reliefs of very high quality. This is one of the best hieroglyphic temples you'll ever see in Egypt. And it depicts, obviously, Pharaoh, the Senusret, being crowned and embraced by Amun, Horus, Min, and Ta all over the pyramid. All over the temple. So let's get into actually reading it. So what I have is one of the four faces of the open air temple, and this section here that you see is one of the sides. And what it is that I've numbered one side, which is on the left, because the right side is a duplicate. So it's a complete copy of the right side and right of the left. So what we're going to do is learn to read the left side, and then you can pretty much compare afterwards. Now, before we read, I just wanted to say that this is something I like to do because when you're traveling in Egypt and you stumble on this, you can at least look at my video and say, well, I've seen this before and I want to read these words. I just didn't know how. And also, in case your tour guide seems to make mistakes, you can kind of correct them as well. I just did a winking eye there for you guys. So let's start with the top section, which is the yellow. It's very simple, really. It says, starting with number 1, Lord of the sky, of the multicolored plumes, the great God. Now we'll move down to the red section here with the red numbers, and it's right down the middle, the Nth sign, which is living, son of Ra, the name, birth name of the pharaoh Senusret, Sen-Useret, Amun-Re, or beloved of Amun-Re. So it's beloved of Amun-Re, living forever. Now that's the word forever here, but it's been scratched off and it's missing on this section where this piece used to be here. So one more time, the living son of Ra, Sen-Usret, Amun-Re, or beloved of Amun-Re, living forever. So now let's move down to the section here with the 2 columns. What you have here is the Horus name of Senusret I. Pharaohs always had 5 names, and this is the most oldest of the names that you have here. So this would be said as the Horus name, the golden, or just the Horus, and this would be a serach, which is basically a surrounding of a temple. And the name of Senusret's Horus name would be in here, and it would be living, you can see the Nth symbol, living of births. Number 2 is king of Upper and Lower Egypt. And then what we have just below here is the throne name of Senusret, one of the 5 names, and this is pronounced Keper Ka-Re, which means the Ka of Ra is created. Then we have again Amun-Re, Lord of the diadems or appearances, of the beloved of the 2 lands, living forever. Remember living forever? It was up here in this section, living forever. And even Amun-Re right over here is right here as well as number 4. Then we move over to number 11. The two ladies, which is the Nechbet and Wadjet, which is the vulture and the cobra, they are protectors of the two lands of Egypt. Once again, we have the Horus name of Senusret right inside here, as you can see I'm circling. Also living of births, the good, God, son of Ra, Senusret, Sen-U-S-Re-T, given all life. 1920 should be switched. That's my mistake. It should be given all life. Then down to here, all stability, power, and health, living forever. Well, there it is. Simple as that. That's pretty much the video. Just to show you one section of the wall. If you go around, you might actually find the same words appearing on different sides of the temple. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, please subscribe and like. And also, you can go to my Instagram page, which has the same name as my Egyptology lesson page on YouTube. And you can see and find more pictures and videos of me translating different documents. Well, I hope you enjoy, and thank you.